Hey, what's going on, everybody? I got a brand new pedal board that I want to share with you all. Let's talk about it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Hopping right on into today's content. The mighty XRC is here. That's me. I'm super excited to knock out this video because who doesn't love talking about pedal boards and just, building stuff, As always, man, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, be sure you do so, okay? We're on the verge of 70K. It's going to happen any day now. Thank you guys so much in advance for always supporting me and hanging out and just hearing what I have to say. I love this channel and I love just creating for you guys, and I just am incredibly thankful. So, yeah, dude, let's talk about my pedal board. Cutting right to the chase. Look at camera 2. Right here is my pedal board, and I haven't announced it yet, but the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm playing live again, dude, very, very soon. And it's not with solo stuff. It's with a band setting, a new band. I haven't played in like 6 months or something like that. And right now, this is what I'm into. I've used everything under the sun in terms of rig setups, amps and cabs, modeling units, but right now I'm going to be using a super compact pedal board with a distortion pedal, overdrive, reverb, and a cab sim going right to front of house, as well as an in-ear monitoring system, something I personally never used yet in a band setting. So let's dive on in, dude. Very, very simple rig, incredibly simple rig. First and foremost, Boss tuner, it tunes. And as you can see, my B string's a little flat. Let's crank that up. There we go. I'm in drop B in case I haven't said that. But yeah, dude, Boss tuner. I've used this thing my entire YouTube career, basically, ever since I got it. God, I don't even know when, but a long time ago. And yeah, it's just been all reliable ever since. Next, we're going into the limited edition Boss SD1. And my settings are as follows. Having the tone all the way down. I got that from Mark Tremonti's Rig Rundown. Level all the way up, and then the drive is, here's all the way down, so it's about here. So, I don't know, 8 o'clock on the face of the clock. And I just like to have this thing going into any distortion pedal, but just, I love to stack distortion because I like the Yngwie Malmsteen approach, more is more. I love letting things rip, dude. I mean, I have EMG pickups, active pickups with an afterburner. Then I'm going into an overdrive, going into a Solar chug pedal, which is undoubtedly designed for metal guitar. So I have a lot of firepower on my board and in my setup because I believe more is more, and I like having a ton of firepower at the ready at any moment. I'm not one for digging in a whole bunch. I like to have a very light touch, and I like to be very precise, especially with my picking hand, because I like to be able to grab pinch harmonics at a moment's notice. So like I really just need to have a lot of gain on tap and be very precise in doing so. So if I need to, grab pinch harmonics, I can. Etc. I like to make weird, kind of squeaky, pinch harmonic-y noise. Yeah, dude, I like a lot of gain. All right. Next, we're going into the Solar chug pedal. This is the bread and butter of the board, arguably. And this piece of gear right here was my favorite piece of gear from 2022. A lot of guys were like, really? A distortion pedal is your favorite thing in terms of gear? Yeah, dude, I love this thing. This thing is super awesome. Designed for metal. Ola and the team made a great product. I love it. Main thing I love about it is the gate on board. I love having a noise gate built into your distortion box. Now, 2 reasons is 1, less real estate on the board, but also 2, less connectivity you need to send to your power supply. Now, absolutely nothing against what I've been using for years and years, my Mini Zool, and I love this noise gate. But again, like I just said, just less real estate, less, connectivity, less things to go wrong. And yeah, so having a noise gate on your actual distortion pedal is huge, man. With this pedal itself, I got the bass and depth cranked up pretty significantly. I don't know if you can see it from camera 2. The middle is about 2 o'clock on the face of the clock, and then the presence is at like 11, and the treble is at like 1 o'clock, maybe even should back it out to about noon. This pedal is very responsive in my opinion with the high end and the mid. So yeah, this is just what it sounds like again. That presence knob is very, very sensitive, so I don't even like to go past noon on that. But if you notice, this pedal really comes to life with the mid frequency, or the mid knob, excuse me, past noon. I just think that's like the sweet spot of this pedal. And then I got the gain at like almost like 3 o'clock, so a lot of gain. I could back it down a little bit, but that's no fun. More gain equals more fun, you know, science. I don't know, dude, it's just fun. You know, you don't have to work as hard, and you can just like have a good time with a lot of gain. Who doesn't like gain, you know? This is metal, I mean, come on. Next up, we have the JHS 3 Series reverb pedal. Now, this pedal is fun, but it's nothing really that extravagant. What I like to use it for is in one section of this new project, there's a lot of like tremolo picking, and it has like a washed out sound. Sorry, I was pretending I was at like Woodstock. So, you know, it's a reverb, dude. It does the reverb thing. And then last but not least, the brains of this setup is the Torpedo Cab M Plus pedal. What a name, dude. This thing is very, very hard to operate. Maybe not hard, but in depth, dude. Basically, you only got 2 buttons here, and it's a virtual cab simulator, or you can load your own IRs. Now, I've obviously got it as a virtual cab, excuse me, but you can also switch through the different IRs as well, which is really cool. So my actual cabinet is called Eddie. I believe it's Mr. Van Halen. Obviously, I'm a big Van Halen fan, but you can also just mess with all the different IRs it has to offer. Here's a Victory amp, or a Victory cab. This sounds sick. Little throwback there. But yeah, man, this thing's super sick, dude. Like, you can just mess with this, and you can have different you can have different presets and banks and a whole bunch of different stuff that you can save, and you can just dial between the whole bunch of them. Like, let's check out, I don't know, Put On the Red Light. So this is probably Roxanne. So I don't know how to play that song, but it's more London Calling, but you get the idea. Vulgar display of power. Sounds terrible, like it should. So, you know, this thing's just fun to play with. Hey, Spirit of 78, let's let it rip, dude. Atomic Punk. You know, something like that. But anyway, dude, yeah, this thing is super cool, man. I really, really sincerely love this thing. I've had it for over a year now. But anyway, everybody, I can mess with this thing, you know, forever. But, you know, I'm going to be playing live, dude, and this is going to be my setup for the foreseeable future. I always change things on a dime all the time. You guys know that, but who doesn't love, you know, just some ignorant fun tuning of drop B and drop G, you know? It's going to be a lot of fun, and I get to do some chug, so I'm super stoked. So anyway, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching, man. Be on the lookout for what I got cooking up in the very near future. And, yeah, just thanks so much for just always tuning in and just listening to me geek out over gear, okay? With that being said, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and stay metal, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.